What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? Wanna deal with people? Don't know the thing, God. Daddy wise there. And I'm gonna actually even articulate myself a little bit better in this one here. In this vlog, viewers and subscribers, before I even go any further, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and of course, make sure you hit the bell icon. Today, I'll be just kind of going over the pros and cons of being an over-the-road truck driver. You understand what I deal with? Deal with. So, I'm going to begin with kind of touching on some of the most important things. Your money is very important and your family is very important. And, you know, in this game, it has to be a sacrifice. Because when you're doing over the road, most companies want you to be over the road, 3 weeks or 28 days. I'm doing 28 days. And maybe about four days home. So just imagine the toll that will take on the family. Is how I deal with it. And then just the way how I'm discussing this, we can kind of pick out the advantages and disadvantages of, what I am doing. I'm currently in my truck and at a truck stop, obviously. Then at Texas right now, guys, and my foot hurt me too, because I'm gonna use cruise control and drive. I literally put my foot on the pedal the whole time and drive. So that again is a disadvantage. I put on a whole heap of weight already, and I not stop because I just don't eat Burger King. But guys, don't bear with me. I haven't bought all my accessories that I need to be self-sufficient, to where I don't have to buy a Denny's and burger and everything else out there. You know what I mean? And I do need to actually start back my exercise, because I actually was exercising every so often. And lately I have not been exercising. I have not been doing any abs, no push-ups, no nothing, literally. And I also need to throw away this bad habit. Somebody did ask me about if I quit smoking. Yeah, I stop smoke marijuana, but I smoke black and mild, okay? Which is something that I need to get rid of as well. Just so I put that out there. Now, when it comes on to the trucking world, viewers, subscribers, it can be very, very tough. It can be a very tough road to travel and to deal with. Your mind has to be very much firm and solid, because this can break your mentality, or it can break your mentals. You know what I mean? Like, especially times when you have to sit and wait on a load, which I believe is a disadvantage. But even though it's a disadvantage, a known disadvantage, it is a part of the game. The sad part of the game, that is. You know what I mean? I don't like sit down and wait for a load. I like just know, say, alright, we drop this, then I know I have something else to pick up this time, that time, and next day. And then sometimes when you're being loaded, it's sometimes as if whoever is loading you don't take into account the steps them where you have to make, the amount of time that you need to do this and do that and all of these things, even though you as the driver has to manage your time. See, it's your responsibility. However, prior to getting the load on you, all of these things need to be taken into account. And sometimes it don't even matter. They just, companies will just throw it on you regardless. And all you can do at that point is just do it safe and legal. Get it there and get to the next one. You understand what I deal with? I don't like the fact that I have to be away from the kids and wife for so long. But if in a Jamaican terms, if you want good, your nose have to go run. And trust me, my nose I run and it a run down my face or something. I'm just figuratively speaking here. But essentially, when you want good, your nose have to run. You have to make sacrifice. You have to do the things them where I go, make that change that you're looking for. And it's kind of like a bittersweet kind of feeling sometimes, because sometimes you get the feeling of loneliness and just deep in your mentals, and it can really sway your mind so many different ways, where it's not for the good. so to speak. But the key thing is just to remember what the goals and objectives are prior to actually committing to doing what you're doing. And once you have that at the forefront of your thought and start kind of see a path where it can actually come to fruition, just keep at it. Set up your plan and so on and so forth, as far as like, alright, I'm gonna do this over the road OTR all 48 for XYZ time, and then I'm gonna switch to maybe regional where I'll do maybe 14 days, and stuff like that. Or I can start out as a regional driver, you know what I mean? It's still OTR, but it's OTR regional, but it can be also very tiring and kind of tough on the body, if you're not exercise and kind of try to keep some your blood flowing and so on and so forth, and your lungs opening up and all of that. It can really make you feel like wearish and all of that, and it unhealthy as well. I mean, the good thing about this is when you have a CDL, it's kind of hard for you to be out of a job than your normal civilian, so to speak. But it's just a lot to think about, and then you have to also make sure as a new trucker as well, you get all the experience that you need to be able to be self-sufficient and be on your own, and be able to understand the logistics and inner workings of how to operate yourself as a owner operator. Because for now, I am just focusing on working as long as I can and gather my experience, gather my knowledge and understanding as to what it is that I need to do. What are some of the things that I need to grasp and understand and apply to my own endeavors. You know what I mean? But I mean, it can be something that also grows on you as well. You know what I mean? I've been driving since yesterday. Drove 714 miles to Texas from Tennessee and dropped the load there, and then we have to turn around and head to Austin. Not Austin, I head to San Antonio. And then from San Antonio, I pick up a load. I'll be picking up a load, guys. And that load now I go actually go to Mississippi. And then I'm assuming that on my way to Mississippi, I'll get a pre-plan or another load telling me exactly where to go and where to pick up a next load to go somewhere else in America. I mean, there are meaningful experiences out of doing what I do, but nothing beat being around the children and of course the wife, especially the kids. You know what I mean? Especially my 4-year-old. I don't really want to miss too much out of her growing up. So really, there's a timestamp on this whole 28-day thing, to be quite honest, because it's not something that I can stretch out and do. If it's a case where I can structure my time, that's what I'm working towards, because then I'll know, alright, I'm going to stay home a month and then go the next month, the whole month, and stuff like that. We can kind of set up those kind of schedule, or we can set up something where we go out for 2 weeks, come back home, and once you're on your own, you can kind of structure your business and your scheduling how you want it. But when you're working for a company, most of these companies want you to be out 28 days, or like I said, 3 weeks, and so on and so forth. If you're doing OTR, all 48. But hey, I want the experience. I also want to see America as well, because this has been quite a very much insightful discovery, and as far as like understanding which states are connected. Even, for example, Indiana and Louisville is like right on the border. Like as soon as you get out of Louisville, you in Indiana. And then Cincinnati, same thing. As soon as you come out of the city of Cincinnati, you're right here in Kentucky. So little stuff like that, it's refreshing, to say the least. But as I go along, I hope it get better. you know, that's my hope. I just hope that it gets better and I can get to spend a little bit more time with the family. But for now, I'll just work with what you know, God has placed in my palm, and I'll just, you know, take advantage and be grateful nonetheless. As much as I would want things to be better, but nothing in life would be perfect. But you know, I'm still grateful, and I'm just gonna focus on the positives. Is my people. But me just decide to do one kind of show, you know, just kind of maybe discuss something with, you know, in a synopsis as to the experience out here thus far. Like I said, my foot are hurt because I have my foot extended for so long, and I drive from yesterday, and practically when I said non-stop because I stop, I have to stop. You know, you have to stop to take a 10-hour break. And I'm on my 10-hour break right now as we speak, and I'm about to go to bed here. But I just had to have a discussion with you guys and let y'all know, you know, just a few tips as far as like the trucking world. I mean, as far as the driving, you just have to always watch out for motorists who are trying to cut you off. You know what I mean? And just be careful. Open your eyes, make wide turns, and you know, always look in these mirrors. I'm always looking in my mirror, to be honest. So, you know, those are some of the things that I would just like to highlight, you know, I guess in addition to the pros and the cons. And I guess from how I talk or how I discuss this, you know, this situation or here, when I can understand, you know, the pros and the cons. But like I said, you know, sometimes you have to even bend yourself and bend your mind to even doing things that you're not absolutely happy with. But sometimes even the things that you're not initially happy with, you will eventually be okay with it, and you know, it will grow on you. You know what I mean? Because it's something brand new for me, and I'm still, I think I'm catching on pretty well, and I'm getting used to it pretty quick. My backing is not the perfect, because sometimes I have to do a lot of pull up to get myself position right and so on and so forth. But the good thing is I actually get it done. You know what I mean? But definitely the name of the game for these initial few months is to learn the whole inner workings, learn how this whole system works, the BOL, shipping, where you have bad loads and all of these kind of things. Florida is a dead place for loads and just truck drivers. You know what I mean? That's one thing I learned so far. Because I got stuck in Florida like twice. You know what I mean? And that's not a good thing for trucking. But besides that though, guys, I'm still trying to have some fun out here, trying to entertain myself, and you know, kind of keep my mind open, and you know, use these times that I'm just alone to, you know, conjure up some thoughts and ideas that I would like to pursue and execute. And you guys will know about them. I may have a lot of things coming soon, and I will let you guys know when the time is right, okay? So until next time, big up on yourself, big up the Wise Family 5, the people that I always support with. Now big up myself too, because I know, so we appreciate ourselves. So mommy and the kids are out in Pennsylvania. They should be home tomorrow, and you know, I'm gonna pray for them that them travel safe and sound and everything. But until next time, guys, I'll check back in with you guys and give you another update as to how things are going. Big up on yourself, and Daddy Wise is out. Have a good night. Give you 1,000 reasons.